Alright guys, we got the purple ready. I got the two tail molds in here. Now when I'm making this for a pour to catch, of course, I know y'all done read the title. You know, I act like sometimes in a video I don't tell y'all what's going on, like I'm sneaking something in on you, secret. But hey, it's right in the thumbnail, right? Now this is purple with a blue highlight in it. So it's kind of close to what Cutie is. This is Cutie right here. I got some odd named grubs laying here in front of me in baits. They're seconds. I give them away to local people. Like, see that little chunk messing out of that one? Yeah, right there. It's a second. It gets a bubble in it like that. Fish don't care, but I don't want y'all to get those when you're buying them. So I give them to people, local kids fishing from the bank and stuff. I'll take them down there and give them to them. All right, so it's just cool. We'll go open it. All right, folks. I had some leftover wild color. This is just wild, which is just a smoke with the red, silver, and black flake in it. I'm going to add a little liquid to that. That makes it cook a little easier. Plus, when this cooks down, it won't be but this much. And I'm going to make 200 of these while I'm making them. Okay. So somebody's going to win some of them, and the rest of them will go in the cells. Bam. Now, I done made quite a few rounds of these. This is the last round I'm going to make these today. Now I'm going to put these in a mold here in a minute, and I'll show you how to do that. Alright, that's the tails. You see why the mold's got to be hot to fill out these little tiny tails, don't you? Alright, that's the purple tails. Okay, while I'm loading the molds with tails, I'm going to cook this. I've added some to it, and it's going to take it a little while. It's probably going to take it close to 5 minutes. I'm going to start with 3. Now, this is the tails. Alright. Let me get where y'all, make sure y'all can see. What I've got to do is pull each one of these off. Alright, and lay them in place on the mold. Now, to make this easier, when I take these out of the mold, I got a cookie sheet behind me, and it's easier once they cool. And I lay them in a little bit of, guys, I'm using cooking oil. I've showed you this before. This is just vegetable oil. This is just liquid vegetable oil. That's all it is. Now, I'm using worm oil in your bags, and I sent them. Alright? But out here in the shop, to work with to keep my injector smooth, I use vegetable oil. I just take a drop of vegetable oil like this, and these bowls got a little bit on them. I mean, a drop. Like that. And you can take a little drop and smear that down through to make it slick. And when you pull these out, you can push them around a little bit like that and put it right in place. You don't need much. You just rub some on your finger. It's all you need. The vegetable oil don't hurt the baits. It doesn't hurt the plastic. Okay, it doesn't hurt the molds. And it's a lot cheaper than worm oil. Sorry, companies that make the worm oil. I buy the worm oil. I buy it by the quarts. I got a quart in the house. I just got some in last week from Dead On, and I use that in my bags. I put a drop. I put scent in the oil. Okay, I take the oil and I add scent to the oil. All right. There you go. Now I'm going to do all 4 molds that way. I'm going to shoot all 4 of them at one time. I can make 96 at a time. Alright? This here's a little crooked in there. You got to check them. Make sure they're straight. Alright, let me get all these loaded. Get this cooked. Get back with you. Alright guys, I got this plastic about 345, 347, that area. Tails are loaded. I'm going to shoot them. Hold just a second. Shoot. Hold just a second. Hold a second. Hold a second. Now when it stops, I'm not rearing down on it, guys. When I push down on it and it stops, I stop. I just hold it a second. Hold what you got, you know. That sounds like a good song, good bluegrass song. Then as they suck down, you want to add a little bit to them. Some of y'all probably don't listen to bluegrass, so when I do something like that, you're probably like, what? There's an old song, guys. I don't remember who done it now. I think it was, gosh, Jimmy Martin. Yeah, it's probably from the 50s and 60s. Hold what you got. I'm coming home, baby. You never heard it? Don't wreck the car. don't sell the house, I'm coming home. So yeah, some of y'all watching going like, yeah, I know that song. Alright guys, let this cool, we'll open it. Bam. Alright guys, look at that. Isn't that pretty? They're nice. Alright guys, this wild color is just a smoke color, but that bright tail draws attention. Okay, you bring it past the fish, they go like, look at that. Alright, now the support to catch is a subscriber giveaway. You must be a subscriber. If you haven't subscribed, you need to do that first. Alright, then I load these videos on Sunday. That following Wednesday, that evening after 5 o'clock, I wait till 5 o'clock. Okay, day is Wednesday. I'm doing the draw tonight on the green shad grub. Now, I'll wait till after 5 o'clock, and then I'll go in there and make the video. Because I got to edit it, do all kind of stuff, and load it to YouTube tonight. Alright? People are still leaving numbers on Port of Catches that are 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I go in there and tell you, ain't going to happen. Not winning nothing here, dude. Giveaways don't happen. It's only one giveaway. It's the same week I load the video, okay? When you leave your number, only big rule I have is you cannot go over the number. Let's say the random number gives us 200, and you got 205, and somebody has 195. The 195 is going to win. We do that to separate the winners losers in case there's somebody on both sides of the number, right? Y'all can see how that could happen. That's why we do that. Been doing it since the start. Been doing this for a couple of years now, and had a problem doing it that way. So we can continue. I go from 10 to 400. I told you why I start at 10. If I start at 1, it'll give me the number 2. Yeah. So then we go through and make sure nobody don't have the number 1 or 2. It's only be 2 numbers could win then, right? Right. So we start at 10, then there's 10 numbers can win below 10 and start. And that's why I do that. Gives us a better chance of somebody having a chance to win. Because it has gave us, the other week it gave us 18. It gave us the number 18. Yep. Nobody had anything under 18. So when we went back, we run another number. Alright? So I'll do that on Wednesday night. I film myself, load that on Thursday mornings. So y'all come back and see who won. Y'all a bunch of nice folks. You always come back and you say, hey, congratulations, good job. Alright? You always do that, and that's great. And then the on Wednesdays and Fridays, I load fun videos. Just for fun. It'll be something about fishing. Alright? So y'all get to see that coming up. Alright, I got a couple good ones coming. Appreciate y'all guys. Hope you're enjoying the video today about the Willowtail. It gets overlooked. I don't sell many of them. But I can tell you right now, there's one guy that lives here local. He lives about 40 minutes from me. That's about all he fishes with. And I talked to him the other day. He's caught some 2-pound crappie this year, quite a few. He's caught over 20. And he said he's caught a lot of them on that Willowtail. He loves that Willowtail. So, just telling y'all guys, it's a sleeper. Appreciate y'all guys. Fish Lake Country. See you next time. Bam. Make sure my camera was on. Alright folks, I ought to call my camera. I ought to call my channel the Dead Camera Fishing Show. It just seems like I can catch a fish, and guess what happened? The camera died. I've been out here, guys, for a long time. The reason the camera died on me, that's a nice fish, guys. Willy. That was on Willy. That's a good 11-inch fish. I've been out here a long time. I've had my camera on all that time. That's why it died. And I'll tell you why I've been so long. I've caught a couple white perch. That's the first crappie I caught. I got a new transducer. I told you I've been having a lot of trouble with my depth finder. So yesterday I bought a new one. All I could get was a 34. I was trying to find a used 32. And I've been out here adjusting it, constantly adjusting my live scope. Some of y'all guys have asked me to show more live scope, and I told you that a lot of the reason I don't show a lot of live scope is I don't have a good picture. And I'm still fooling with it. I'm embarrassed to show it to you sometimes. That's simple. And I got a decent picture today. You see there was one fish right there. But I've been fooling with it now. There's one way out there, and see how he's moving? Look, he's moving fast, going this way. That's the second problem I've had since I've been, when I not fooling with the live scope. There's a couple right there, and look, you can see he's moving. He's going that way fast. There's 2 loons right there. They done got close enough to me I could throw out there and hook them. Go here squalling. That don't help either, does it? Alright guys, I threw back. I was talking to y'all and I lost one. I had one bite me. And I don't know if I'll put that in there or not. I was telling y'all some of the problems that I've been going through lately. It's been tough on me here lately. My work truck broke down. So I ain't sure what's wrong with it yet. I haven't even paid any attention to it, looked at it. He's a small one. I told y'all bass tournament's going on today. There's one boat going one way, one going the other. That doesn't help the fishing here at all. Here's another one. Cause see, this is the creek I live on, guys, and it's a major highway. There's boat ramp on it, there's gas station on it, there's restaurant on it. All right, guys. What'd you get in my drink? All right, guys, I'm sorry. I'll tell you what, I've had a terrible time this year with my camera, haven't I? How many videos y'all watched and the camera's died on me as I'm fighting a fish? I'm sorry. I tell you, it's been one of those days. I've had my camera off. That's not a bad fish. It's on the Willy color. I've had my camera off. I caught the bass. I don't know if y'all gonna see him in the video or not. The crappie are hard to find. I done been a lot of areas looking around, throwing at them, finding more white perch or anything. The wind is not your friend today. It's pushing me around. My boat's just constantly moving. And it's hard to control your bait. Sometimes I look out there and there's a bow in my line like that. Yeah, you know when you're doing that, your bait's not traveling where you want it to. So it's been something else today, and the crappie are on the move. Now, that one came, he was out here about 40 feet. See, they're gone now. There's a couple scattered right here. A couple of y'all keep asking about live scope. When it gets where I can show you something worthwhile, I'll do it a little bit. Right now, the crappie are moving so much that I'm using an 1/8 ounce weight. If y'all notice, that's a big head. And just like this crappie right there, that 45, 50 feet. A lot of times, time my bait sinks and gets to them, they're gone. I'm sitting there watching my bait sink. All right, crappie, don't move, don't move, don't move. And when I see the bait has dropped down there close to them, they're gone. Now, right now, there's a bow in my line like this. And you notice I'm keep moving this pole. That's because the boat keeps moving. The live scope don't read very wide. Y'all know that. It reads in a cone. And finding my bait today is very tough. So I threw out there where I seen those fish, and I'm just going to start reeling it really slow. And it's been a tough bite. I have fish follow me. You gotta have fish not paying much attention to it at all. There, caught one live action for you. Made the camera cut off this time. I just put a brand new battery in it. I brought some orange juice with me. I don't want to get in my orange juice. Don't get crappy in my orange drink. But it was 25, 26 degrees this morning. And it was 40 when I left. And the wind is just eating me alive. When it's cold, the batteries don't last as good either. Y'all know that. Bam. Thank you, Jesus. I tell you, I'm just thankful that I'm thankful he lets me get out here and fish some and I catch something. Bam. All right, guys, it's a tough day. I'm catching them, but it's tough. I done threw out a bunch that won't pay attention to me. These were about 3 together. He's gold. Man, I'm gonna quit fishing. I'm gonna go home. I'm serious. I caught a gold crappie. How you like that? Y'all seen it here first. First one I've ever seen it's gold. You think he's been holding the bottom that tight? And we don't have a lot of clay bottoms here. Bam. I'm gonna take a picture of him on my phone, guys. Jets flying over on top of me. They do that here a lot, guys. There you go. I've had people tell me that they practice, act like they're bombing the dam and that kind of stuff, you know. Oh, he made that line cry, didn't he? He's fighting. Oh, yeah. He's mad. Who put that thing in my face? That's just the average crappie. He's about 9.5. well, we're catching a few. So that's a big old head. I'm going back and forth between this 1/8 ounce and a 1/16. Like I said, they're moving a lot, so sometimes I gotta use a heavier weight to catch up with them. I don't know what kind of fish that is. He just broke water beside of me. But I can tell you this much. But there he is. That's a big fish. Well, that's a baby. I thought, was that a bite? I kept reeling. Yeah, I kept reeling. I thought, I think that's a fish. Wow. Put the hammer on me. I don't think this is a crappie. It might be fighting like a white perch. It is. A big white perch too. I caught one last year that was 15 inches. And it's on, I got a picture of him on my phone laying on one of those golden rules. That was the year before last. Laying on one of those golden rules, you know, measuring boards. And his tail's breaking 15 inches. Bam. I will tell you, I've been running around here for about 10 minutes with my trolling motor. All kinds of white perch. I caught one decent one I might leave in the video. And bait come out of his mouth and I picked him up, didn't I? Here. That's why you net them. And the white perch are aggressive, and the crappie will bite you. Not all of them. As you can see, I am catching some. But you got to find them. They're constantly moving. There's more white perch here than there is crappie. Guys, I was talking to y'all and the battery died. I just put that battery in on that fish a couple minutes ago. It hadn't been 10 minutes. Maybe 15 at the most. I'm chasing this school. I done moved a little ways, just trying to keep up this school. Like I said, they're constantly moving. And I found them again. It took me a while. It took me about 10 minutes to find them. I'm running around in a circle. They're just moving around constantly. That's a nice fish, guys. Look at that. This is on the Willy color. I don't know if I mentioned that. Now, I don't have a microphone right now, if it sounds different. I got a power pack plugged in. Yeah, I got it plugged into a power pack, guys. I get tired, my battery's dying. And here's the thing about a GoPro. The power pack and the microphone plugs into the same plug on the side of the GoPro. So you got to have one or the other one. So, and we might just run our power pack the rest of the day. I'm probably putting batteries in this thing. It's cold, guys. It's windy. You think my coat would help keep it warm and the sunshine coming in here, but it's not. The batteries don't last long when it's cold. And like I said before, my batteries are getting older. And I went to Walmart 2 weeks ago. They didn't have any, so I'll have to order some, I reckon, to replace what I've got. But there's no sense in that when it's cold. You don't get but 10 or 15 minutes out of them. All right, let's see if we can find another one. I'm going to, if I can, I'll put it in front of this one. But I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag. Y'all didn't see the thumbnail. This is a porta catch, and it was on the color Willy, which is wild color, which is a smoke with silver, black, and red flake, and it's got a purple tail. And guys, I saw y'all buying the hot tail colors, and you're going, wow. Some of you are buying the cleanup, it's a black tail, and the Virginia Shad, the black tail, and commenting back, man, I'm catching fish on it. Yeah, if I catch fish on it in this lake, y'all can. Right now, the water visibility is about 2.5 feet, so the purple tail is great for that. You got the shad-looking body, and you got that purple tail to say, you know, look at me, here I am. I see the fish after it. The problem I'm having today is with the wind, is finding fish. These fish I found right here, I've caught one. I thought I probably made 6 casts and caught these fish that you've seen. It's just finding fish. Now they're gone. I already see my live scope's empty. They're already gone. I'm gonna have to go hunt them up again. They're just constantly moving along. So you know what you got to do? You put a number down between 1 and 400. I make a draw on Wednesday nights. You can't go over the number. Whoever's the closest without going over is going to win. I'll mail that to you. I usually draw on Wednesday night and Thursday or Friday. I'll get mailed out to you. I'll send you some of these, and I'll send you a mixture of some other colors. A lot of them are remelts I send you. Everything I send you will catch fish, so I wouldn't send them to you. All right? I do have one new color I've been sending out, some remelts that I haven't fished with, And the guys that are getting them have already commented back. Man, that remelt color you sent me works great. But sometimes, Gus, it's us. We're picky about colors. The fish are not as picky. And I mentioned this, and it's on my site in writing. When you order a bag of baits and you love them, and you order another bag and you go like, well, these are a touch darker, or these are a touch lighter, that can happen. I had this conversation with somebody just this week that knows about baits, and he agreed. And makers I'll talk to you tell you that. These companies use 55-gallon drums. It's on YouTube. You can watch the videos. You could be a tablespoon off with a 55-gallon drum and never know the difference. I'm doing 2 cups at a time. 1 drop makes a huge difference. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. Fishing Lake Country. Good luck to everybody. See y'all next time.